after a ridiculous win against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have been a tough opponent, I believe, every game we played against them. Almost beat us, but with 1 second left on the clock, a miracle happened. Kenny Moore with an upgrade. Gonna upgrade his zone. He should be technically up to an 82 overall. As he gets, I thought that was +1 speed for a second, but it wasn't. Harris Campbell. Upgrade his deep threat. Should be up to an 80 overall at this point. +2 catching, +2 awareness, +2 release, +2 or +1 spec catch. Yeah, seen. And you know what? No, Anthony Walker's. I can. As he gets an upgrade to pass protection. +1 to +2 to man the end zone. That's pretty big. It's now. I'm assuming that my mom is home. So just don't. Sorry if that scared the living crap out of you. But I can't help that. We are going to switch back to the New Orleans playbook as well as we are going to wear those uniforms. Just go this way. New Orleans. Oh yeah. Have them wear their home uniforms. But that last win, last second, kept the season alive. Could the Colts win the Super Bowl? Yeah, my dog's gonna whine for a while. Can you guys hear my mom yell at him to shut up more than likely. Yeah, my dog's gonna do that for a while, by the way. Sorry. Hey, at least we got a full recording in without that happening. Yeah, he screams like a girl, by the way, guys. As Jacoby Brissett gets straight to the pocket, checks down to Marlon Mack, and it's deflected by Tremaine Edmonds, I believe that was. I'm seriously sorry about my dog, guys. Keep in mind I have to live with this every day, multiple times. Oh, Marlon Mack bullies a man and gets tackled by the face mask after a gain of, I believe, 12 already anyway. Oh, I guess 11. As Marlon Mack gets the ball and I believe was about to run another man over, they just can't tackle him, can they? If I put aggressive ball carrier on, nobody would be tackling this man. But he also probably wouldn't be able to hold onto the ball, so. Marlon Mack coming out and just tearing up his defense like he did to the Jaguars defense last game. As Jacoby Brissett's going to get sacked because there's nothing open. Because I don't know why Marlon Mack insists on staying in the game. He's clearly tired. As Brissett's going to throw up a prayer, and it's going to be deflected. He was hoping that since Ebron is such a big target that maybe he would be able to catch that, and wow. Man, Mac just wants to stay in this game no matter what, doesn't he? As intercepted, runs the route for his man because this game is stupid like that. And apparently, he can break every tackle better than Marlon Mack.
What a ridiculous play. No, that was stupid, not even gonna lie. He breaks my first tackle, he runs past the second player, he breaks another tackle, then I believe he proceeded to break another tackle, his long ball to Mo Alley Cox, and he catches it. What a play. No huddle offense. As they're gonna run a screenplay. Nyheim Hines with a 5 yard gain on the play. As he's got blockers ahead of him, jukes out a man. Marlon Mack is back in the game. They're not going to use him though, quite yet anyways. As over the top of a defender, as to Eric Ebron for a touchdown. Can the Bills offense put up points? No, they cannot. They must have punted the ball, giving the Colts offense the ball back. Marlon Mack was about to break another tackle. This defense must not have hands or arms to wrap him up. They just seem to bump into him. There goes that boy, Marlon Mack. DK Metcalf on the outside. Isn't quite able to beat his man like the end of last game, but the thing is, all season when I played the Jags, DK Metcalf couldn't get off the line quick enough to beat his man, and it just so happens that the one play I actually needed to happen is the time that it does happen. Has intercepted a bad pass by Jacoby Brissett. If that's put on target, that probably could be a big gain. But instead, he turns the ball over, and Buffalo goes down and scores. Good blocking, good running there by Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack has his X Factor. Good blocking again. Gonna juke out a defender. Jukes out two defenders. Marlon Mack having a day. As can't quite hit his man in bounds anyways. Pass got there. It's not in time. As he sees a man over the top. As it's deflected, a great defensive play by number 27. Zach Pascal lines up. And he is not going to be hit because Jacoby Brissett gets sacked before anything other than the check down gets open. As no, they're not punting the ball. What an odd play call. As he sees a man open down the field, Zach Pascal with the catch. Clutch play there by the Indianapolis Colts. Big Q, the lead blocker, and Marlon Mack dragged down right before he gets the touchdown. A clutch tackle there by the Buffalo Bills defense, but it doesn't matter. Marlon Mack wanted it in either way, and he got in. Buffalo punts the ball. Puts Indianapolis in a bad spot. As Nyheim Hines with a gain of 1 on the play. as he's tackled probably for the loss of his X Factor as well. As no, it didn't count towards his X Factor, that's clutch. Jacoby Brissett sees a man down the field. It's Marlon Mack as he gets tackled from behind and drops the pass. Marlon Mack couldn't quite hold on to it. The Colts are now going to have to punt. Clock is seen coming in hot as can't quite get the ball out. One man tried to blow up the returner, the other man failed. Oh, God dang it. All offense. As Buffalo can't get anything out of their drive off the punt or at the beginning of the second half. Marlon Mack in open space. Marlon Mack. Nobody ahead of him. Defenders catching him. That's brought down at the 16-yard line. Marlon Mack. 76-yard gain. Still couldn't quite make it into the end zone. As there's gonna be a touchdown on the play. To DK Metcalf. The pickup out of Seattle. The replacement for T.Y. Hilton, as Buffalo only got a field goal on their last drive. And Marlon Mack in open space again. As Jacoby Brissett gets sacked, no blocking on the play. Marlon Mack looks winded, but still gets the handoff anyways. Jukes out a defender. Down to the 41-yard line. Marlon Mack over 200 yards rushing on the game. What a day for him. This game has been about him, and that's final. As Nyheim Hines ducks under a defender, but did it the wrong way, and ends up getting tackled for a loss of 1. Really wish it wouldn't do that. I just want to see my play art, man. There we go. As he sees a man, DK Metcalf is able to bring it in at the 6-yard line. Buffalo's gonna challenge. This could mean a lot if he didn't get his toes or get his feet in, but he's clearly in. He's got 2 feet, and it looks like his knee landed in bounds. That should be caught in bounds, and if that's not considered inbounds, I don't know what is. As yes, it has been confirmed to be inbounds. You see the man. Zach Pascal drops the pass. That could have been Jacoby Brissett's 3rd touchdown on the day, but instead it's dropped. Marlon Mack back out on the field. As he's going to almost power his way into the end zone. So close to getting a touchdown right there. Mack's still out on the field, and I'd be surprised to see I'd be surprised to see them not use him as he gets tackled for a loss for real this time. As that's going to be the loss of his X Factor as well. Adam Vinatieri going to come out here and kick a field goal to put him up by 3. Oh wait, no he's not. Taysom Hill breaks a tackle and tackled at the 7-yard line, a loss of 5 on the play. Buffalo was all over that, but apparently they weren't all over good play calling because they couldn't quite do anything with their drive. Marlon Mack, who other...
he's going to see a man. Eric Ebron creates space. Marlon Mack with a huge block right there. Took his man down. As Buffalo's Ed Oliver down. That's the first injury we've seen all season on this channel, I'm pretty sure. As that's not what I meant to do. But EA thinks it is what I meant to do. As he sees Eric Ebron. Touchdown, Eric Ebron! He caught that inbounds. The Colts are slowly pulling away. As they'll get the ball back with 2.5 minutes left. As they're going to bring out Jacoby Brissett and they're going to put in Taysom Hill. Because they don't want to risk any big injuries to their quarterback. Marlon Mack can't be brought down until that final man. This man, Marlon Mack, is insane. Taysom Hill season opening. Gets some blocks. And down to the 5-yard line is Taysom Hill on the scramble. Marlon Mack still in the game. Doesn't even look winded. And can't quite make it up that hole in the middle of the field. They're calling timeouts, giving the Colts a chance to rest as well. As Marlon Mack still in the game. He's got Mo Alley Cox out to the left, who's going to give him a block. Not quite a touchdown there by Marlon Mack. It quite possibly could have been, but we don't know. Bring in an extra blocker, Marlon Mack, able to score on the play. Marlon Mack, second touchdown, I believe, on the day. Buffalo's going to go down the field and score. But Indianapolis looks to be in control. Marlon Mack has an opening. As Marlon Mack. What a game so far. I didn't even realize we could end the game technically at this point. They can't tackle him. As before an injury happens, the Colts are going to line up in victory formation. As what a game. Nowhere near as close as the last game. As Indianapolis moves on to the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not going to record the next video, and I just realized, folks, MVP gets announced. I'm not going to upgrade anyone right now. MVP gets announced right before the Super Bowl one here. We're going to move on to the Pro Bowl. View Pro Bowl roster. Now, I'm just going to assume that the reason that there are no Colts in any of these, like, places right here is just probably because we made the Super Bowl, so none of our players are there. But otherwise, there would be zero reason for Baker Mayfield to be there and especially, like, there are so many people that are there that shouldn't be if Brissett is there, but I'm just gonna assume that's why they're there, or why they're not there. Is because we're in the Super Bowl as we are facing the Seattle Seahawks. Yearly awards. Who won MVP? Jacoby Brissett is your MVP. Jacoby Brissett. His second season as a starter. his first full season as a starter. Marlon Mack came in 4th place behind quarterbacks. Everyone other than Marlon Mack on this list is a quarterback. Having a team with 2 MVP candidates is probably very rare. Oh my. Some big upgrades here, folks. Marlon Mack. What overall does he have to be? Oh, he can't get any more abilities? That's pretty garbage. Gonna upgrade his receiving, or his power back a couple of times. Make him better at breaking tackles, hopefully. Ratings. 98 carrying. This man is incredible. Where's his break tackle? A 90 with the added confidence boost. We're gonna fix his scrambling ability. As Jacoby Brissett gets better throw on the runner. No, it's not the ability I meant to upgrade, but that's fine. As he gets +1 awareness, +2 to break sack, +1 to throw mid, +1 to throw short, and +1 to throw on the run. Big Quentin Nelson getting an upgrade at pass protector. Darius Leonard. And I get an upgrade to pass coverage. Eric Ebron. Gonna get an upgrade for vertical, I suppose. Why not? Braden Smith is, of course, going to get pass protector. Pierre Desir going to get man-to-man. This team was on a run this year. Almost got ended in their first game of the playoffs. But they were able to pull it together at the last moment. Jonathan Williams can't quite hit 60 overall, but we're gonna start training. We are going to sim the training, and then we are going to upgrade players who get upgrades. I'm going to end the video, and since I feel pretty bad right now, actually. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade Jahari Willis. Make his zone better. But I don't feel very good. I'm probably going to wait until I feel better to record the Super Bowl. And then after I record that, then I'll just upload everything like every other episode. And I'll start uploading another episode after this, because it's just a couple of button presses for me. Anyways, as you can see, here's the MVP list. Jacoby Brissett wins MVP and the Colts make the Super Bowl. Hopefully you enjoy. See you guys in the next one. Yeet.